All right, so one thing I wanted to talk about today is my opinions and review of the One Piece live action series. Overall, just right off the bat, because I hate when people just take so long to give their answers. Overall, I thought it was very good. I think in terms of live action adaptations, this might be one of the best, if not the best one I've seen thus far. I mean, it's definitely better than Death Note. That's for sure. I mean, and Avatar, all this crap, man. But One Piece was good. Now, this is my opinion coming as an someone who has never read the manga, never really seen the anime. I don't know shit about One Piece. I don't know anything about the story. I don't really know anything. But I hear it's really good. And more than that, I hear it's hella long. So it's that long, it must be good for people to still be obsessed and such a huge fan. I think the show did a really good job of picking the most important parts from the anime. And again, I don't know, but I'm guessing everything they showed was the most important things you needed to know for that arc that they showed in that season. I thought they did a really good job. They kept it simple, they kept it goofy, they kept it lighthearted, and it was just fun. I thought it was really fun. It taught me a lot about One Piece that I didn't know. I thought there was more, I guess, magic involved in the One Piece universe. Maybe there is later on, but I didn't know Zoro was just a sword guy without any other abilities. That he just plays with swords. The show is good, but I did have some problems with it. So I want to put this out the way first. One of the problems I had was the acting. The acting was not that good. I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but it was just not that good acting. Luffy was goofy ass dude. His acting was not the best. Zoro was also just so monotone, and his acting was also not good. And I don't know if Zoro was actually like that in this anime, but for me, it seemed like the acting wasn't there. Damn, I feel bad, but I don't even know his name. I barely paid attention for his story, but the black character with the slingshot, I I his is also just probably the most boring part of the show was his little story arc there, but I didn't care. That was just again his acting was just not there. Ironically, the best acting I think were from the villains. For the actors seemed really into their roles. They were having a lot of fun. They were being extra goofy, and I really liked it. I thought it was really great. Nami, in terms of the main crew, I think Nami had the best acting. I think hers acting actually felt like acting, and she felt like Nami, even though I don't know who Nami is. But I think she did the best job in acting in terms of the main crew. And then everyone else, the villains, I think were the best. And the little two marine dudes actually did a pretty good job acting too. I thought it was really funny though, the fact that the villains were the best actors. But they were really into their roles, man. They were being goofy, they were being funny. I thought this was really great. Obviously, the adult actors did a lot better than the young ones, but Nami, I think, held her own. Again, that's one thing I didn't like, and I think that's really it. That's all the only thing I didn't like about it. It was just mostly the acting. Oh, the action is like a plus and a minus. I like the action in terms of the camera work. I like how the camera follows the action. I like the way the director and the film crew sort of had not too much shaky cam, and they kept long, these shots that you could see everything going on and wouldn't have to back out. I liked how, oh man, what's his name? Sanji, the cook guy. Oh yeah, him and Nami, I should say, were the best ones. He was my favorite character because I thought he was his story arc, everything was, in my opinion, the best one. Just that him and his buddy wanted him to be a cook, and his fighting style I thought was really fun. How he would just kick around, and I really liked how that live action seemed to be loyal to the actual action and the fighting style of their characters. Again, I haven't seen One Piece, but I've seen obviously clips here and there on some little short reels, and Sanji's as a kicker and Zoro as a sword fighter, it all seemed pretty loyal, I would say, from what I've seen at least. And also Luffy's little gum little I don't know, punch kick, whatever the thing he does. But yeah, the effects were also pretty good. I was actually surprised. I thought it'd be very CGI, very goofy, but they look pretty good. I think the prop work, the costume design, all of that was really good. Honestly, it was just really fun. I really liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it did a good job capturing the important parts of the arc that they followed. Thought the acting was but I did like the action. But the one thing I didn't like sometimes with the action was that it was kind of boring. Although I feel like that's to be expected at this point. I'm guessing in later seasons they would up the action because the characters get stronger or whatever, new abilities, things like that. I like Nami as sort of this leader of the crew because you could say Luffy's the leader, but it really seems more like it's Nami, and Luffy's just the captain. But I feel like Nami's the leader. The acting was, again, it would throw me off sometimes. The acting, it was like, bro, I know you're acting, and it's just not that good. But again, the villains and their abilities and how goofy, I felt like I was watching a mix of Power Rangers and, man, like another show I can't think of right now, but it was very Power Rangery, and I liked it. I thought that was really cool. I thought it was fun. I like the ending scene. I really like the dynamics between the characters. I thought they really did a really good job having good chemistry. The cast, again, the only one I kind of didn't care for was the dude with the slingshot. I didn't like his story. I didn't see the point of it. I did some little research, and it kind of seems like the manga writer doesn't give him a lot of time to shine, I'll say. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. All I know is the show was good. It was fun. It was entertaining. It was goofy. I watched it nonstop, and it really got me into want to watch the One Piece anime. And I tried to, but I guess there's a lot of fillers because I was watching some things and I was like, this is kind of boring. I don't want to wait till episode 4 or 600 to get like modern animation and action, stuff like that. But that's just me, you know? Maybe I'll try later on. But yeah, it was really fun. I think live action anime adaptations have a really hard time trying to balance being loyal to the original content, considering that there's just so many things that you can do in animation that you can't do in live action. There is thoughts you can hear in animation you can't hear in live action. There is action and abilities that you can see in animation you just can't do in live action. There's just so many things that you can't do in live action. And all that considered, this show just still did a really good job of being loyal to that and having all that goofy anime quirkiness and not butchering any of that content. I thought it was really fun. It's fantastic. I think for anyone who likes this show, the anime, they probably liked it. I mean, from what I saw, everyone liked it. And anyone who's never seen the anime would still have a really good time like I did. I thought it was just really a really fun time, and I was actually very surprised that we got a live action that's good, especially after the fucking tragedy that is Death Note and the shitty story they made, considering it's one of the best. It's just disgusting. But this one was good, and I'm really excited for season 2. And it seems like the cast of the show is actually pretty close, and they actually enjoy the content as well. I know Luffy got his part because he made the director or the cast director laugh in his audition, and that's cool. But I'm hoping bro picks up the acting in season 2, because after I watched a little bit of One Piece to see how Luffy is, it just again is the acting left a little bit to be desired. But I don't really blame them, because I think for a lot of them it might be one of their first big gig, and there might be a lot of pressure on that. Plus, if you want to be loyal to the way that the characters act in the anime, sometimes it's not always going to look good in the live action adaptation. So I think overall, I don't really blame the actors for that, and I think they could do better in the second time around. My favorite part, the one I've never seen the anime, but my favorite part that I want to see was Zoro fighting the best swordsman of the world, because I know that was like a pretty cool raw scene in the anime. And when they brought him out, again, the costume design and the little effects with the bounties pulling up, I don't know if that's from the anime, but this show did a really, really fucking good job with that stuff. Oh, it felt like Spy Kids and Power Rangers together. That's what it felt like. That's what I was thinking. But the Grand Pirate, whatever dude, the greatest swordsman, that guy, he was dope. I liked everything about him. His design, the way he talked, I loved it. I thought it was really awesome. So, yeah, again, I don't know if I would put a number score on this, but if we're doing a scale of 10, I would say, yeah, like 9 out of 10. It was fun. Good time. Definitely recommend it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try to do more of these, because I honestly don't have time to always put up gameplay stuff, because I be playing, but I don't be doing anything maybe, YouTube gameplay worthy. So, and I watch a lot of shows and TV sometimes, so I'm going to do shows and movies. So I'm going to do some of these more, because I really like these. Yeah, but that's my opinion of the One Piece live action. A really fun time, worth watching.